Welcome everyone, my name is Sean Daniel. I'm a member of the 134th batch of the MMM Guidance School. I'm here to talk to you about MMM ideology. We're going to start by saying, what is MMM? MMM stands for Mavrodi Mondial Movement. It's a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. So basically what this means is MMM, it's a community of people who have like minds, who are out there to exchange financial aids to one another. There is no central account in MMM where everyone pays to. MMM doesn't have an office, neither does it have an account. We all send money to each other as participants. Who is MMM? MMM has been around since 1994. It has over 138 million members worldwide, in over 107 countries. It's the largest donation exchange network in the world. It was recently reported that Bitcoin prices are being driven up just because of MMM, because of the need for Bitcoin by MMM participants. If 138 million members are on MMM, you should be too. The ideology of MMM is creating fair financial system where money will not be an issue for anyone. Right now, we currently live in a world dictated by the rich and the banking system. The rich own the banks. The banks take the poor people's money in the pretense of keeping it for them and then loan it back to them at a very, very high interest rate. Whereas a rich man goes to the bank and wants to loan some money, he gets at a very, 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 very low interest rate. He never pays that money back, and it's written off as bad debt. Whereas the poor man has all of his property seized, he ends up committing suicide, and you don't want to think about the worst things that can happen. So MMM is out here to kill that existing system. MMM is here to enlighten people, to let them know what it is, what the world is, to open. It's an eye-opener for everyone. We should open our eyes, take care of one another. We can all exchange money together. How MMM works is a community of people providing each other financial help on the principle of gratuitousness, reciprocity, and benevolence. What this means is we give help to each other. The money in the world is enough for everyone. The money I do not need right now, I give it out as help to someone else who needs it, while the other person uses it, and after using the money also grants help to someone else. And that is how the world goes round and round. Same thing with the banking system and the insurance system, only that they charge you, they pay you nothing for your own money, and they charge other people for taking that money. So they make that money and they're able to buy fancy cars, build beautiful bank branches, and do all sorts of things. MMM has a very wonderful, robust, technology-driven platform where people are able to provide help to each other and get help. This is very simple, straightforward, easy to understand. Providing help will mean that you're ready to give out money to someone and you leave it for 30 days to grow, and then you can request for help. Your Mavro starts to grow. That's the internal currency of MMM. It's called Mavro, named after Mavrodi, who is the founder of MMM. It starts to grow and up to 30% in 30 days. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, your Mavro grows by a significant amount. And after 30 days, you can request for help. You'd have gotten a full 30%. Or after 2 weeks, you can decide to request for help. Your Mavro would have gone about 15%. And where does this 30% come from when people ask? It is money that you have donated. You get rewarded for donating money to people. It is contributed and developed in the community. According from within MMM, that amount can be stopped, it can be decreased, it can be increased, however the community chooses. And there are benefits to MMM. MMM, the benefits is your money grows 30%, which does never grows in the bank. You'll never get, a lot of people ask, how do you get 30%? What is behind it? How do you get 30% growth interest on your money? In MMM, you get it. 130 something million people in the world cannot be wrong. They have been getting it and they will still keep on getting it. It gives you per month. The standard is frozen for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you can cash out. And after, if you want a full 30%, you wait for 30 days. There are other rewards. Registration bonus. When you register in MMM, if you donate between $50 to $499 in dollars or in your local currency, you get a $20 bonus. If you register and your first donation is between $500 and $2,999, or it's equivalent in your local currency, you get $50 bonus, sign up bonus. And if you do anything more than $3,000, you get a $100 bonus. In the referral program, when you get people, you spread the word of MMM and get people to sign up under you, you get a 10% of whatever donation people you refer make. So if you are able to refer 100 people who are donating $100 a month, you get $10 off each $100, which gives you $1,000. Yes, and MMM is now guided by a team called Guiders, who are also managers. So if you are interested in spreading the word of MMM, you go through the Guiders program, you get a Guiders, you go through the school, you get a Guiders bonus. This is the structure of how the Guiders bonus works. You get 5% for your direct referrals, and the second level 3%, and 1%, 0.5, 0.25, and on and on and on and on like that. There are risks in MMM. It's a money exchange platform. It distributes money around participants. In order for newly legal process to be beneficial and not be stopped, the number of participants donate money should generally increase. And now that's how we work in order to make sure that this mechanism is sustainable. That is why it is clearly written, please donate only your spare money you can afford to live for 30 days, money you can afford to have, else you can afford to lose, basically. But MMM is very, very reliable. There are lots of mechanisms that have been put in place in order to make sure that nothing goes wrong. And there's a pause mode in MMM, which is a good security measure to help people from losing their money. If anything goes wrong, they, basically just put the system on pause. So you get your initial money without losing anything. Yeah, MMM does a lot of advertising online and all. Is MMM legal? People wonder, is MMM a scam? MMM is not a scam. It's been working for over 4 years in 100 countries and 138 million participants all around the world. You see videos of people talking about it on YouTube. They are not lying. They were not forced to do it. It's after they have benefited, they gave their testimonials. When you go to church and you listen to testimony about how good God is, you believe it. So on MMM, it's the same thing. There are rules in MMM, which are very strict rules in order to make sure that this thing keeps going and it does not crash. There are rules in the banking sector to make sure it protects the banks from being victims of frauds and whatnot. If anyone were to withdraw, if all the bank account holders were to close all their accounts in one day or in 1 week and take out all their money, there is no bank that has enough money to pay out everyone. And the banking system will it will crash. So these rules also apply to MMM. Now we say do not have multiple accounts. You can always provide help as many times as you want with one account. If you have multiple accounts, you'll be permanently blocked and banned. We do not want corrupt criminal people in the MMM community. Also, do not share your email address or your bank account details with other members. So not two accounts cannot have the same banking details. Do not delay in paying your order. Once you are matched with people, make sure you pay. Rule number 4, do not change your banking details when it's less than, or password for about 15 days close to before you get in help, because the system would assume that you might have been hacked and someone else has your details and changes the bank account, so you will be put on hold. Your money will not come to you, so make sure you do not. And then there's one very, very strict rules. Do not ever click on I refuse to make payment on once a month. It will be blocked. Do not make a deposit and fail to attach the proof of payment. You will also be blocked. Do not fail to confirm payment when you receive it. Do not allow your family member to provide more help than you, because you have them as your referrals. You get a 10% on it. If your family member is providing more help than you are, then it seems there's something fishy, and you will be blocked. So if you have your family member as your referral, make sure that they do it through you. You provide the help. Let them give you the money, provide the help, then you pay them. You know, man, I always remember to light your level of happiness after you get help. Always remember, if you do not write letter of happiness, you will be blocked. Write it immediately after you receive help. There's nothing wrong about it. So there, my friends, these rules are really, really simple. Follow, abide by them. Thank you very much, and I adore you. Please join MMM. It's beautiful. Together we can all change the world.